Good morning. I have Tesla riding shotgun. Raw is in the Jeep behind us. We're going to meet up with MJ, and it is Outhouse Day. The Miners Museum in Franklin has an old outhouse that was donated to him some time back, and it's been laying on its side ever since. They have a concrete pad. It's an old pad, it's rough, but they have a concrete pad, and we're going to stand the outhouse up, move it over, and secure it onto the concrete pad. And you are going with us. So hang on tight, and let's get down the road. Here we are, Miners Hall Museum of Franklin, Kansas. Hi, Phyllis.
Hi.
We made it.
I know. And what a perfect day you picked to do this.
Finally.
I know.
Finally, we're long overdue.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. We're just so happy to be able to have it back up. And we've kind of laughed and said, you know, this is a perfect time of year because Halloween we used to dump outhouses. Well, you're going to resurrect one instead of dumping it.
That is our mission in life most of the time. So fixing bleep that others don't.
Right.
So
yeah, we're just excited to have it back. We had a big tour group here yesterday, 50 people from Wichita, and so we were telling them about we're going to get it back up on its feet.
Good. Well, let's take a look and see what we have here. The goal here is we need to clean this up and build a base. I've got some 4x4 posts, hopefully enough, with me, because it was not accessible as I thought it was. But we're going to clean this up, build a base for this, not attach it to the outhouse yet. We're going to build the base. We're going to set the base, mark it, get the holes in the concrete, get everything to line up to the base like we want it to. Then we're going to assemble the base to the outhouse, add some strength to this, because if we try to lift it right now, it's just going to fall apart. So we need to brace the outhouse, get the base on it, stand it up, get it set into place, and get the concrete anchors installed. Got it? Good. I believe this is the toilet seat lid. That's nifty. We have our very straight and fine-tuned 4x4 there. This is MJ. Say hi, MJ.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Who is going to do some cutting for us. Basically, we need 5 foot on each side and 40 inches in the middle. We're just going to do squared off base all the way around for strength, and because that is what we have to work with. Now that we have the pieces cut that are going to make up the brace, we're going to pull out this. So we're going to replace this, like original 2x4 that's pretty much gone. And we're going to replace all of this framing, and it's going to go up and sit pretty much the same place. It'll go up right to where this base is of the stool seat, and that way later, not today, I'll come back and I can put the floor back in right where it was original. Add that to the inventory.
What's left here? Try not to break the sides off here.
We had to prop it up a little to get some of the screws out of the side. It has been fixed over the years.
Well, so much for that.
Getting the base kind of mocked up. See how it fits. Current situation, the outhouse is actually in the way of where we're going to put the base. Thus, we need to move it. The problem is, one, there's a tree right there, and two, we don't know if there's this much in the ground or if it just like broke off flat when it fell. Rob picked us up some braces, so we're going to add some extra strength to the inside of our platform. We've got the base together, got it braced. And he's currently drilling the holes into the concrete. So we can mark them, know where they're going. Then we got to move that and make sure they're deep enough. And then we're going to put our concrete anchors in through that. This will stick up enough. We can put a washer and a nut on it. And then the base is going to go onto the outhouse. So what we're doing is putting these 6-inch
Yep.
in for extra support. It's not going anywhere.
Smell that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we cut a couple of pieces of another board I had to put on the back to reinforce it, to tie the base into the back strength of the outhouse. So now it is solid as can be. These two braces were already in there. I stood one back up, so we should be good to go ahead and start working on getting it upright.
Yay!
Our audience.
Yeah, your cheerleaders. We're cheering you on.
The plan is he is bringing that pickup truck over here. We're going to strap on at the top and slowly hoist from the top up, because the bottom is solid enough that it should hold. That's the plan. It's gonna work. It's gonna work really well.
I'm gonna take off.
Yell at Phyllis. She'll yell at Ron. Ron will yell at you if you need to stop really quickly.
Should we help lift it from the back?
We'll see.
Let's see how it comes off the ground before we put anybody underneath it. In case it comes back down, we don't want you
Right.
getting
But I
smashed.
thought it might drag.
I'm gonna take off like John Force at the Grand
Yeah,
National.
right.
Okay. All right.
That'd be good.
We take everything we do very seriously.
Right.
Keep going.
Yay!
Stop.
Hey, you'll I know.
All right.
Go.
What truck is it before I cheer? Oh, I can't cheer Chevrolets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Knock that thing back over. I'm out
Oh,
of here.
yeah. Yes. Yay.
It is standing. Needs a bath.
Oh, yeah, that whole side is gone.
It's all good. Please be seated. Needs a little bit of love.
Yeah.
But we're going to get it bolted to the concrete, and that's going to be a big step in the right direction. It is still pretty weak. I got a lot of reinforcing to do. It doesn't take much to make it a little uneasy. MJ's moving his truck around to here. We're going to run into our braces that we made on the bottom of this, and then we're going to drag it forward because that right there needs to be up here. So we have a foot-ish that we need to go up and a shade over. So we're going to pull from the bottom so we can try to get this thing bolted to the concrete, because we are getting a little short on time for other appointments. But we do want to make sure we get this bolted down today, and then I'll be back to do some finishing.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. Hey, whoa, hang on. Back up a shade.
Back up a shade.
Oh, that's good.
It started to come apart when you pulled forward.
We didn't screw this side in because it was laying on the ground. We need to go ahead and put screws in this side. We may not be number one, but we're a solid number two.
Put it down right there. Put down, put down, put down. Put right on that one. Give me a knife.
I'll say that's trust. Oh.
I think that's down right there.
Recessed into the board.
Okay.
Don't look up.
Okay, so move your head and hands.
Now you
All
get
right,
it.
we've got one in up here.
I mean, there's going to be lots of talk about here.
MJ has one in back there. He's got to crawl
He's got
into.
grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
He has to crawl into the waste department to get to the two on these back corners.
Literally.
This and this, these two are still not wanting to line up. But grand total, we're going to have 3 on each side and then 1 in the middle on the back. And we're not doing one, I don't think, on the front. We were going to here, but it's going to be solid. If 7 don't hold it, 8 probably won't either. So we'll just have a floor in here once I install a floor in here. That's how that works.
All right, that one's in. Let's see if we can get this one.
So I lied. We weren't good enough. We got 5, or we got 7 in. We already had a hole drilled, and we can't just leave it undone. So we're finishing the last one. The other 7 have anchors in them and are tightened. So this is it for this day, at least. Even Raw's jumping in to help. We have an outhouse. Thanks to MJ, Raw, Phyllis, everyone who is part of this. It is now standing. It's been on the ground for a while, as you can tell, kind of by the ground and the side of it. But it's up, it's solid. It is anchored in 8 spots to the concrete, which is about 4 inches thick. the bottom of this is not going anywhere, and I will be back out here to finish the top of it, so stay tuned for that at a later date. So I'm going to keep working on this project for the Miners Hall Museum. Until next time, thank you for joining. Get out, drive the back road, see the sights, drink the Mountain Dew, be nice to one another, and we're going to catch you on down the road. Bye.